स्थापकाय च धर्मस्य सर्वधर्मस्वरूपिणे अवतारवरिष्ठाय रामकृष्णाय ते नमः। जननीं शारदां देवीं रामकृष्णं जगद्गुरुं पादपद्मे तयो श्रित्वा प्रणमामि मुहुर्मुहुः। यथाग्नेर्दाहिका शक्ति रामकृष्णे स्थिता ह्य सर्वविद्यास्वरूपां तां शारदां प्रणमाम्यहम्। नमः श्रीयतिराजाय विवेकानन्दसूरये सच्चित्सुखस्वरूपाय स्वामिने तापहारिणे। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुर्साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। अखण्डमण्डलाकारं व्याप्तं येन चराचरं तत्पदं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। अनेकजन्मसम्प्राप्त कर्मबन्धविदाहिने आत्मज्ञानप्रदानेन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। मन्नाथ श्रीजगन्नाथो मद्गुरुः श्रीजगद्गुरुः ममात्मा सर्वभूतात्मा तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। ब्रह्मानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्याधिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वदी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि। सद्गुरुं तं नमामि। सद्गुरुं तं नमामि। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। हरिः ओम्। त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव त्वमेव बन्धुश्च सखा त्वमेव त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव त्वमेव सर्वं मम देवदेव। कायेन वाचा मनसेन्द्रियैर्वा बुद्ध्यात्मना वा प्रकृते स्वभावात् करोमि यद्यत् सकलं परस्मै नारायणायेति समर्पयामि। तेजोऽसि तेजोमयि देहि वीर्यमसि वीर्यं मयि देहि बलमसि बलं मयि देहि ओजोऽसि ओजो मयि देहि मन्युरसि मन्युं मयि देहि सहोऽसि सहो मयि देहि। सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत्। सर्वस्तरतु दुर्गाणि सर्वो भद्राणि पश्यतु सर्वसद्बुद्धिमाप्नोतु सर्वः सर्वत्र नन्दतु। हरिः ओम्। Let us chant the Gayatri Mantram 5 times, please, all of you. Full concentration. Please keep your back straight. Nitarga kurchondi. Sukhanga kurchondi. Sthiranga kurchondi. Sthira Sukha Asana. Make your mind calm, quiet, peaceful, silent. Om भूर्भुवस्सुवः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् ॐ भूर्भुवस्सुवः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् ॐ भूर्भुवस्सुवः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् ॐ भूर्भुवस्सुवः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् ॐ भूर्भुवस्सुवः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् We meditate on the spiritual effulgence of that adorable, supreme divine reality, the source of the three phenomenal worlds. May that supreme divine being stimulate our intelligence so that we may realize the supreme truth. Slow, peaceful, relaxed breathing for a minute. Positive vibrations, peaceful vibrations, strong vibrations, pure vibrations, fearless vibrations, divine vibrations all around you. You are in them, they are in you. Breathe out the strong, peaceful, pure, divine vibrations. Now let us chant the Omkaram for 2 full minutes or more. I will chant the Upanishad mantras with meaning. Please listen, think, and let it soak into your subconscious mind. Shrinvantu Vishve Amritasya Putraah Aye Dhamani Divyani Tastuhu Vedahametam Purusham Mahantam Aditya Varunam Tamasah Parastat Shrinvantu Vishve Amritasya Putraah Aye Dhamani Divyani Tastuhu Vedahametam Purusham Mahantam Aditya Varunam Tamasah Parastat. Hear, O children of immortal bliss, even those who dwell in the celestial worlds, I have realized the great effulgent spirit beyond the darkness of ignorance. Ye divinities on earth, sinners, it is sin to call a man so. It is standing liable on human nature. Come up, O lions, and shake off the delusion that you are sheep. You are souls immortal, spirits free, and blessed and eternal. Anuraniyan mahato mahiyan atma guhayam nihitosya jantoho. Anuraniyan mahato mahiyan Atma guhayam nihitosya jantoho. The infinite self, more minute than the minute and greater than the great, is set in the heart of the beings. Perfection is always infinite. Perfection is always infinite, anantam. We are this infinite already, and we are trying to manifest that infinity. You and I and all beings are trying to manifest it. Even in the murderer, the pure soul is there. It dies not. It was his mistake. He could not manifest it. He had covered it up. Nor in the man who thinks that he is killed is the soul killed. It is eternal, nitya, shuddha, buddha, mukta, svabhavaha. It can never be killed, never destroyed. Infinitely smaller than the smallest, infinitely larger than the largest. This Lord of all is present in the depths of every human heart. Yo Devo Agnau, Yo Apsuhu, Yo Vishvam Bhuvanamavivesha, Ya Oshadhishu, Yo Vanaspatishu, Tasmai Devaya Namo Namaha. Yo Devo Agnau, Yo Apsuhu, Yo Vishvam Bhuvanamavivesha, Ya Oshadhishu, Yah Vanaspatishu, Tasmai Devaya Namo Namaha. Tasmai Devaya Namo Namaha. Tasmai Devaya Namo Namaha. Salutations to the divinity who is in the fire, who is in the water, who is in the plants, who is in the trees, who has pervaded the whole universe. The self, the Atman in you, in me, in everyone is omnipresent, sarvavyapi. You are as much in the sun now as in this earth, as much in England as in America. But the self, Atma, acts through the mind and the body, and where they are, its action is visible. The Atma Chaitanyam will manifest through your actions. Sahasrashirša Purushah Sahasrakshas Sahasrapat Sabhumim Vishvato Vritva Atyatishtat Dashangulam Sahasrashirša Purushah Sahasrakshas Sahasrapat Sabhumim Vishvato Vritva Atyatishtat Dashangulam. That infinite being has 1,000 heads, 1,000 eyes, and 1,000 feet, enveloping the whole universe on all sides. He exists beyond 10 fingers. Let all our actions, eating, drinking, and everything that we do tend towards the sacrifice of ourself. You nourish the body by eating. What good is there in doing that if you do not hold it as a sacrifice to the well-being of others? You nourish your minds by reading books. There is no good in doing that unless you hold it also as a sacrifice to the whole world. For the whole world is one. You are rated a very insignificant part of it. And therefore, it is right for you that you should serve your millions of brothers rather than aggrandize this little self. Sarve bhavantu sukhinah, sarve santu niramayah, sarve bhadrani pashyantu, etc. Yada sarve prabidhyante hridayasyeha granthayaha atamartyo amruto bhavati etavadyanuशासनम्. Yada sarve prabidhyante hridayasyeha granthayaha atamartyo amruto bhavati etavadyanuशासनम्. When all the knots of the heart are destroyed, even while a man is alive, then a mortal becomes immortal. This much alone is the instruction of all the Upanishads. When all the desires that trouble the heart cease, then the mortal becomes immortal, and here one attains Brahman. When all the crookedness of the heart disappears, when all its knots are cut asunder, then alone the mortal becomes immortal. This is the way of the great sages. Let us for a few minutes meditate on the Divine Mother, Durga, who is Sharada Devi in another form, for us, so near, so loving, so compassionate, so powerful. Sarvamangalamangallye Shive Sarvartha Sadhike Sharanye Trayambake Gauri Narayani Namostute Srishti Sthiti Vinashanam Shakti Bhute Sanatani Gunashraye Gunamaye Narayani Namostute Sharanagata Dinartha Paritrana Parayane Sarvasyarti Hare Devi Narayani Namostute Narayani Namostute Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Vidyarupena Samstita Namastasyai 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 Namo Namaha Katvam Shubhe Shivakare Sukadukka Haste Agurnitam Bhavajalam Pravalormi Bhangaihi Shantim Vidhatumi Hakim Bahuda Vibhagnam Mataf Prayatna Paramasi Sadaiva Vishve. O thou most beautiful, whose holy hands hold pleasure and hold pain, doer of good, who art thou? The waters of existence by thee is willed and tossed in mighty waves. Is it, O Mother, to restore again this universe's broken harmony, that thou without cessation art at work? This is Stotram composed by Swami Vivekananda himself, Amba Stotram. Shubhakari, Shivakari, Sukadukhalane renditini నీ రెండు చేతులలో ఉంచుకున్న కర్మఫల ప్రదాయిని అయిన నువ్వు ఎవరమ్మా? కాత్వం శుభే శివకరే. ప్రబలతర తరంగాల ద్వారా ఈ సంసార జలం అల్లకల్లోలమైంది. ఇలా ఎన్నో రీతుల భగ్నమైన శాంతిని ఈ ప్రపంచంలో తిరిగి సుప్రతిష్టం చేయడానికి సదా ప్రయత్నం పరులారవై ఉన్నావా ఓ తల్లి? A probing meditation of Swamiji for all of us. Katvam Shubhe Shivakare Sukadukha Haste Aghurnitam Bhavajalam Prabalormi Bhangaihi Shantim Vidhatum Mihakim Bahuda Vibhagnam Mataf Prayatna Paramasi Sadaiva Vishve. Sampadayantya viratam tvavirama vritta yavai sthita kritafalam tvakritasya netri same bhavatvanudinam varada bhavani janamyaham dhruvamiyam dhritakarma pasha. Oh, may the Mother of the Universe, in whose activity no respite rests, incessantly distributing the fruits of action done, guiding unceasingly all action yet to come, bestow her boon of blessing on me, her child forevermore. I realize, I know that it is thou who holdest in thy hands dread karma's rope. జగన్మాత చేతిలో కర్మ రూపమైన త్రాడు ఉందని నాకు నిశ్చయంగా తెలుసు. జీవుల కర్మానుసారంగా ఫలాలను పంచుతూ ఆమె అవిరామంగా పనిచేస్తుంటుంది. అంతేగాక ఆగామి కర్మలను నియమిస్తూ ఉంటుంది. అలాంటి భవానీ అనుదినం నాకు వరప్రదాయిని అగుగాక. సంపాదయంత్య విరతం త్వవిరామ వృత్త యావై స్థిత కృతఫలం త్వకృతస్య నేత్రి సామే భవత్వనుదినం वरदा भवानी जानाम्यहं ध्रुवमियं धृतकर्म पाशा। ओम नमो भगवते रामकृष्णाय। 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 ओम असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मा अमृतंगमय। ओम शांति शांति शांति। हरि ओम। O Lord, lead us from the unreal to the real. O Lord, lead us from false to truth. O Lord, lead us from darkness to light. Lead us from ignorance to knowledge. O Lord, lead us from death to immortality, from fear to fearlessness, and from weakness to strength. Mentally offer your salutations to the all-pervading, blissful Spirit in any name or form you like. Offer your pranams, Shashtanga Namaskaram to Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna, Holy Mother Sri Sharda Devi, and Swami Vivekananda, and all great teachers, all great saints. Endaro Mahanubhavalu Andariki Vandanam. And to your Mantra Diksha Guru, wherever he is, offer your pranam, offer your few flowers at his lotus feet, and seek Gnana Bhakti Viveka Vairagyam, more intense spiritual life. Rub the palms of your nicely, please, all of you. Gently roll the fingers over your eyelids, face and forehead. Keep sitting straight and let us continue our journey. So, Susandhya, Shubha Sandhya, very good evening to all of you. Namaste to everybody, all the volunteers and all the elders, few devotees, their contacts, their friends. Welcome to the new people. and welcome to the others, old people, elderly people, seniors, and new people. So this is a recurring, ongoing Sunday session, a little spiritual touch, spiritual discussions, other than the weekdays where we have different courses. From tomorrow, mind management will start. Then Balavikas classes are going on. Weekly classes on the Bhagavad Gita and other topics are going on. These are all general activities, but to bring this volunteer force united and focused and more committed, more devoted, and utilize the Sunday time properly. Last few Sundays, 2-3 months, this is going on. So all of you should be consistently consistent. You should be consistently consistent and also regularly regular. Otherwise, life will drift away. Our life is like a kite. If the other winds, other disturbances cut the thread, then the kite will go into wrong place. It will fly away directionless. It may get stuck up in a tree. It may land up in somebody's terrace. It may fall on the road. It may even go into a gutter, into some dirty place or somewhere, or it keeps on flying till it gets obstruction. So life should not be wasted. Time should not be wasted, especially when we are having online sessions. You can conserve the time, you can reduce other activities and see that you are there for voluntary service or for learning lessons on mind and lessons on meditation, lessons on positive thinking. Even if you know it, even if you are a master, even if you are a yogi, even if you are a Paramahamsa, even if you are high class, world class, still Sri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa said, Javat Banchi, Tavat Shiki. As long as I live, so long do I learn. And three important lessons you can or you should remember, everybody, which he narrated to or taught to Holy Mother Sri Sharada Devi. Very important points, very practical, very pragmatic. Should be written in your forehead. Number one, in Bengali, he said, Sharada, Jakon Jamon Takon Tamon. Very interesting. He played over the Bengali words. Jakon Jamon Takon Tamon. So you have to have different ragas, different tunes, and accordingly flow without antagonizing anybody, without getting stuck up anywhere. Kon means kshanam. ఏ క్షణంలో ఏమి చేయాలి ఆ క్షణంలో అది చేయాలి. You cannot put two legs in two boats and cross the river. You may do it in graphics, you may do in films, you may do in painting, but not in real life. Jakon means the timing is important. Punctuality or important activities or what is to be done, nitya karmas should be done at that time. Jakon jamon takon tamon. Second teaching of Sri Ramakrishna to Holy Mother. Jekane jamon, shekane tamon. See, wonderful sentences. Jekhane means space, place. Wherever you go, shekhane, in that place, you should behave like that. Jekhane, shekhane. Jakhon, takhon. You go somewhere, you follow the rules of that game. Don't expect everything according to your ego and your fancies. That flexibility is very important. ఇలాగే ఉండాలి, నేను ఇలాగే కూర్చుంటా, నేను ఇదే తింటా. No, it doesn't work like that. You are not in an island. You are not alone. You are in a complex society. So don't clash with others. Don't be a billiard ball with others. Third teaching, jaake jamon taake tamon. You are speaking with a child, you are playing with a child, you respect the child, you love the child, you give the toys and the chocolates or whatever for the child. You cannot give Brahma Sutras to the child. You cannot give big philosophy to the child. It will throw it out. It will cry. And at the same time, you don't go to an old man and give him small things. So that smartness is important. With whom are you talking? What are you talking? Where are you talking? When are you talking? Jaake jamon taake tamon. In Hindi, you see, these girls or small boys also, they don't call them tum. Some Hindi balas will understand. They will call aap. Meeru is very, very sensitive, wonderful, deep inner meaning is there. You're respecting the pride of that child. Aap aiye. He's a small boy. Even your son in North India, they call aap aiye. ఇక్కడ మనమంతా నువ్వు చెయ్యి, వెళ్ళిపో. So weak our language, our traditions. Up. And the child feels proud, feels happy, feels dignified. So that culture is very, very important. You go to London, it's a different culture. You go to America, the same culture will not work there. The pronunciation of Englishmen is different from the pronunciation of the Americans. Americans more slant, more strokes. Englishmen are straight. Their pronunciation is straight. They call it fast. Englishmen will call it fast, F-A-S-T. What does the American call? Fast. And So the language matters, the traditions matter, the dress culture matters. These are subtle psychological interpersonal relationships. So please be regular, 1.5 hours satsangam, just 90 minutes weekly once, and increase the quantity and quality also. After a long time, I am seeing 70 people. Today I thought at least the devotees, volunteers and others will push themselves and bring another 30 to the team. But still that number is a dream for me. కలలాగా మిగిలిపోయింది గత 3 నెలల నుంచి. కలగంటున్నా 100 మంది ఎప్పుడవుతారయ్యా అని. అది అక్కడ పెద్ద చైనా వాల్, గ్రేట్ వాల్ ఆఫ్ చైనా లాగా దానిపైన 70 పైన వెళ్ళటలేదు. అది ఏమిటో. రవీంద్రనాథ్ గారు చక్కటి ఆడియో ఆహ్వానం అందరికి పంపించినప్పటికీనూ ఆ 100 రాలేదే. అది కూడా రాయండి ఇంకొకసారి. 3 figures. When will we reach? Anyway, we are not bothered. We are not crying over this. But by God's grace, we shall spread the message and bring more into the circle of this Sunday meeting. I propose to call it from today Upanishad Vakyam, Upanishad Vachana. You know what it is? Amrutasya Setu. Our Sunday Satsangam will be called Amrutasya Setu from today. The bridge of immortality. Setu, bridge. Amrutasya, Immortality, which takes us towards immortality. Mrutyorma amrutangamaya. So Mundaka Upanishad says, Amrutasya Setu is our Brahman. We become immortal. The other side is immortal, this side is mortal. Mrityu Amrutam. Right. So now, next part of our Amritasya Setu program is to understand how our great gurus, right from Guru Purnima time, I am reading, explaining some things. Today, last Sunday, who it was? Swami Bhuteshanji Maharaj, the 12th president of the order. Now we come to the 13th president of the order, Swami Ranganathanandaji, who is nearer to us because we are all in Hyderabad. Many might not have seen him, but they have heard him because he was in this part of the country. And those who have come to Hyderabad Mutt, the old volunteers and others, wherever you see from gate number 4 till gate number 1, till that Annadanam side, Maharaj walked left, right, center, everywhere for days and days and days, till he became the president and left Hyderabad for good. So 1979 onwards, he used to walk in this campus and planted the coconut trees, planted the so many wonderful hibiscus trees, planned the temple, then the bookstall, then the auditorium, and the School of Languages, his brainchild, which started with 100 students, now it is 8,000 students. Then the health center, okay, the guest house, the gardens, so many buildings are there. Human Excellence Building, then we have the publication building, then Nagamasha guest house, quarters for staff of the Mutt, so many. But still see the planning, see the vision, see the space. It doesn't look crowded at all. Something unique. Na bhuto na bhavishyati. It's a landmark. So blessings of power, that is the memories which Swami Gautamanji tells about Swami Ranganathanandaji. Gautamanji is the present vice president in Chennai. So he said, Akhandanandaji, a direct disciple of Sri Ramakrishna and a spiritual dynamo, was in charge of our ashrama in Sargachi. When young Swami Ranganathanandaji was in charge of the students' home in Bangalore ashrama, he once went to Belur Mutt and visited Sargachi to seek Swami Akhandanandaji's blessings. After offering his pranams, he said, Maharaj, I am in charge of so many young men in the hostel. They want to hear from me about Swami Vivekananda, Holy Mother, and Thakur. Please bless me so that I can speak to them effectively. Swami Akhandanandaji blessed him from his heart, saying, Yes, yes, you will certainly speak to them. You will certainly speak to them. By the power of these blessings, Swami Ranganathanji became, as it were, an honorary ambassador of Indian culture and went round the whole world spreading the message of Swami Vivekananda in particular and Ramakrishna mission in general. People would be charmed by his speech and remain spellbound, forgetting time for one whole hour. He has spoken in almost all the important universities in America and in many universities in India, receiving appreciation from eminent intellectuals. I myself, I here is Swami Gautamanandaji, Upadhyaksha of the Mutt and Mission. I myself experienced powerful spiritual presence while staying with him for several years in New Delhi. That was the power imparted by Swami Akhandanandaji. The then Prime Minister, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, President Dr. S. Radhakrishnan, and others were his great admirers. Then another Vice President Maharaj now at present, Swami Suhitanandaji. He said, he is telling about Maharaj's personality. Okay. In 1972 summer, Swami Ranganathananda Maharaj was resting in our Kankal ashrama. He had just come back from the West after delivering convocation addresses at Moscow and Princeton University. Luckily, I happened to be at the Kankal ashrama then, 1972. One day after noon prasad, I was in his room. He was lying on his bed. I started massaging his feet and said, Maharaj, would you mind if I ask a question? He replied, ask. So I asked, Maharaj, now you have become so big. Are you in need of the Sangha's support anymore? Are you in need of the Sangha's support anymore? Immediately, revered Maharaj sprang up and said, what are you saying? What are you saying? Without Ramakrishna Sangha, I am a zero. Without Ramakrishna Sangha, I am a zero. When he was elected as the president of the Sangha, one day at 3 p.m., while walking in Belur Math campus, he said, at Belur Math, I feel I am a new brahmachari. Training center, PPTC brahmachari means a very newly joined brahmachari. So rich is the magnitude of spirituality here. Interestingly, from a month before his Mahasamadhi, Maharaj, revered Maharaj used to say, I will again come back as a brahmachari and serve Sri Ramakrishna. I will serve Sri Guru Maharaj. See, very, very important point here. What is that point? Without Ramakrishna Sangha, I am a zero. How many of us understand it? Eh? Can you imagine? Can you comprehend? Can you think? Sometimes Rachaya knows and other volunteers know when I say, when other volunteers are asked to come and serve, time ledu antar, time ledu. Isn't it a sacrilegious and a very, very sad statement? And here is a world-class personality who said, without Ramakrishna mission or Sangha support, I am a zero. This is to be changed by all of you. See, when such a personality, Sangha Guru is telling, and some people give excuses. Busy, what I hear is, busy ga unnan Swamiji. నవ్వాలో ఏడవాలో నాకు తెలియదు. బిజీగా ఉన్నారంట. ఇక్కడ వచ్చి ఏమి నిద్రపోతున్నారా వాళ్ళు? లైఫ్ ఇచ్చేయాలి, లైఫ్. చచ్చిపోయినా పర్లేదు అనిపిస్తుంది నాకు. See, many times I have been telling, whenever I send a message, I am a pappu. I am a pappu without uppu. These things we learn from these great masters. Who are we without fire? Sri Ramakrishna చెప్తారు కదా, potato is boiling in the water. A brinjal is boiling in the water. Potato and brinjal. Vankai, ullagadda, Bangaladumpa. So, you put fire at the bottom and put water is boiling and you put potato, that will be blub, 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 coming up and going, coming up and going. And this potato will think, I am greater than the brinjal. Puss, it will go down. The vankai will come up. The brinjal will come up. I am greater than the potato. It will be jumping up and going. Both of them do not know that there is fire at the bottom which is making them jump up and down. If the fire is switched off, if the stove is switched off, or if the firewood is taken out because their work is over, both of them will become shunyam. Similarly, Ramakrishna Math and mission, wherever you are, don't think I am calling, or don't think you are coming and doing some big work. Never ever think like that. Noor Araina or Noor Araina or Noor Aina. The ulta becomes pulta. The pulta becomes ulta. That is called sacrifice. That is called vairagyam. What else is vairagyam? Come on, tell me. Somewhere you have to go for a higher purpose. This is an open suggestion, open thoughts I am sharing with you, because this is a mixed audience. There's not just young people here or only old people here or elderly people here. So all of you in one way or the other connected, whether it is Prasad Reddy, whether it is Ashok Kumar, whether it is Prithvi, whether it is Ravindranath, whether it is Vamshi, all are connected, networking. Each is great in his own place, but all are connected with the Ramakrishna Math Mission. So see, the Sangha is everything. Sangha is everything. You should be ready for sunrise, because when I will go at 5 o'clock to the Math and meditate, when I will go and serve, taking at least a broomstick. Serving does not mean always you give lectures, always you give classes, always you are in the temple. No. You may be cleaning a latrine. Sri Ramakrishna cleaned latrines, you know that. Ever chadavaledo chadavandi. Sri Ramakrishna cleaned the latrine of the Paraya called Rasik Mathur. Rasik Mathur. Outside the temple compound of Dakshineshwar, where all the scavengers and untouchables were living. Sri Ramakrishna went there, cleaned the latrines with his long hair. Swamiji mentions this in his Nagurdevudu talk, My Master. And Sri Ramakrishna, while, can you comprehend? Mana manasika parisarallo vastundai bhavam. Can you imagine? He had a long jada. He was like Shiva, that long jata. He was not shaving it up. It was growing and growing, it seems. We don't have photographs of it. Nobody has painted like that. You see, he untied that jada, applied water to it, and with that, he cleaned the latrine. He wiped the latrine of a paraya, scavenger. I cannot tell much about it. You have to just kick your ego out, burn your ego, burn your foolishness. And at that time, Sri Ramakrishna was praying to the Divine Mother Kali, Bhavatarini. Oh Mother, let my ego that I am born in a Brahmin community be destroyed. అహంకారం జాతి యొక్క అహంకారం కూడా నాలో నశించాలి అమ్మా, నాశనం అవ్వాలి అమ్మా. That was his highest level of seva. So Maharaj is telling, what are you saying? Without Sangha, I am a zero. He lived such a very, very unassuming life. Somebody told, another Swami of another organization who knew Swami Ranganathanji very well. You know what he said? This Ranganathanji who is lying down or sitting in his room, don't think he is ordinary. He has got a capacity of taking care of 10 Ramakrishna Math and Mission. Not just Hyderabad or not just one center. He can take care of 10 total Ramakrishna Math and Mission. He is such a universal phenomenon. Now, his secretary, Sevak, secretary means one who is looking after personal things, letters, correspondence, tickets, etc., who is now in Dehradun as the secretary, Swami Ashim Atmanandaji, whom we call as Sudarshan Maharaj. His memories, okay? Please be very, very attentive for every minute. Don't allow your mind to be kidnapped by some noise or by some family member. Even if some family member come, let them sit by your side, listen, and then go. Tell them, don't disturb me, or don't. Okay. Eh? At Belur Mutt, one day, some doctors came to Maharaj to seek his blessings. They were leaving on a short trip to nearby villages to conduct medical camps and serve the villagers. On knowing the reason for their visit, revered Maharaj smiled and asked, "Why do you need my blessings? Any work done in the form of service is in itself a blessing." Are you listening, please, all of you? Any work done in the form of seva is in itself a blessing. I was surprised. Revered Maharaj would generously bless everyone. But to these doctors who were going out for such a noble cause, why was he refusing to give his blessing? Sensing my curiosity, Revered Maharaj said, "Why does anyone need blessings? It is for inner peace, Antarika Shanti. This peace, this Shanti, does not fall from the sky or cannot be found beneath the earth. It is inside us. Any kind of service brings out joy. That is a blessing." Wow. We all go to the temple and worship the Murti there, which is a living presence of the Lord. But we should not neglect God in his incarnation as living human beings. He who is there in the temple is also present in our heart as the Antaryami, as the inner self. So, our worship should not stop at the temple. We should on we should we should on coming out of the temple worship God residing in all living beings. This message is straight from the life of Sri Ramakrishna, who taught us to see God with eyes closed in meditation and see him with eyes open in our daily life. Therefore, the seva of the common man in those remote villages and worship of God inside the temple are not two different things, but form one integral part of Manashanti or inner peace. Okay? Last memories, one of the last suggestions. Okay? Okay, Sri Ramakrishna's will. The memory is Sri Ramakrishna's will, Icha. After my 2 years training at the training center for brahmacharis, I had the opportunity to serve Swami Ranganathanandaji as one of his sevaks. One day, while having lunch, he was talking about the exodus from Burma when, because of political turmoil, all Indians had to leave that country. Then one of his devotees, who happened to be a government official, had come to meet Revered Maharaj with the offer that he could arrange for him an air ticket to India. Without a moment's hesitation, Revered Maharaj asked him if he could arrange tickets for all the people who come with him. See the magnanimity, see the universal heart of this man. When the official demurred, Revered Maharaj told him that he preferred to walk back to Calcutta. He preferred to walk back to Calcutta with the rest of the evacuees. Hearing this, I asked, "Revered Maharaj, were you not afraid of such a perilous journey, such a treacherous, difficult journey?" Revered Maharaj looked at me and said, "Fear? Question mark. Fear? I thought, if Sri Ramakrishna wants to save me, then nothing can kill me. If Sri Ramakrishna wants to save me, then nothing can kill me. If he wants to kill me, nobody can save me. How wonderful. Such was his tremendous faith in Sri Ramakrishna. Okay. So these are some of the things which we shall continue in the next session next Sunday. Okay. So few seconds, please sit quiet. What all you heard, please remember them and meditate on them for a few minutes. Omkaram chanting. Mentally offer your salutations to Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna, Ma Sharada, Swami Vivekananda, and your gurus. Repeatedly, Punascha Bhuyo Pi Namo Namaste, etc. Okay. So, on the Guru Purnima day, I gave meditation and spiritual life and some book to some of the volunteers and others. Is anybody there who has read something and who can say something about the reading, what you studied? Anybody who can unmute and say?
Namaste, Swamiji.
Namaste. Who is this?
Vandana, Swamiji.
Yes, please.
I have taken two books, Swamiji. One is Swami Ranganathananji's and another one is Meditation and Spiritual Life. Two books I have taken.
Very
and I have completed Ranganathananji's book, and I started Meditation and Life, Swamiji. And I felt very blessed after reading Swami Ranganathananji's reminiscences of all over there. The whole day was being kept in the book, and it's each and every word it's been written so well. It has a spiritual experience, Swamiji. In that book, it was so well written, and it was there are great reminiscences of Swami Jitatmanandji and viewers and Jnanandaji Maharaj and Premji's, and there are many other books, other members who have been participated on that day. And one thing I just got remembered when you are explaining about Swami Ranganathananji's now, when Andhra Pradesh, when we are united Andhra Pradesh, flood was heated when Ranganathananji was president at that time. He was the 10th president at that time. And Jitatmananji, I guess. So he was being there in that ashram, Vijayawada ashram. He was been working there. So it was, the mud was flooded with water, and it was being so devastated condition. It's been so, the mud has been, it has been thrown out with the floods. So at that time, the information has been gathered by Ranganathananji, and he immediately went there, and he asked Maharaj, where you have been sleeping all these days. So he said, we are sleeping near Cowshed, Maharaj, and without any hesitation, he slept there. And what you have been eating, he said, we are eating this, Maharaj. So he has taken that food. So Swami Jitatmananji got he was feeling so bad that president of Ramakrishna order is been coming, and he's been sleeping under a cow shed, and he's been in that condition. Swamiji said, Swamiji, don't come here, the condition is not proper here. And he came with a batch of IAS officers and all other things, but he was not caring for his position or any other things. He just went there, and he was been observing, and he's been guiding the people. And at that time also, he went to the people at the ground, the poorest of the poorest. He went there, he asked for them what he can do. He has been done there, and he has been observed. So I just got that incident, Swamiji, to my mind.
And meditation spiritual life, how many pages, or what is your
yes, Swamiji, I just started it 2 days back. So in that, I just finished before index part, Swamiji, where Yatishwarananji's reminiscences of Swami Brahmananji's has been described. So he says that before that, the book, how the book has been partitioned, like 3 parts the book has been divided. The first part is the ideal, how it gives the spiritual aspirants to get their ideas, and it gives the suggestions to go further. And the next part is practice, how they can practice. And the third part is what they have been experienced in the spiritual path. And when it comes to the reminiscences of Yatishwarananji about Swami Brahmananji, so there are many points, Swamiji. There are so many takeaways from that part also. So if you give me permission, I'll continue, sir.
Yeah, anyway, this is enough. Rachaya, do you any this one from you? Rachaya Garu, did you read or did you open?
No, Maharaj. Yes, Maharaj. I started the same day, Maharaj, and Guru Purnima day itself.
Yes.
Already Spandana Garu shared a few of the points. Like the book was divided into 3 parts. And yesterday, what I read a couple of pages yesterday, it was clearly told spiritual journey is not that much easy. We have to fight with ourselves, like our senses. Telugulo Maras, పోరాటం మామూలు ప్రాపంచిక జీవితానికి మనం ప్రాపంచికలతో కంపేర్ చేసుకుంటే అసలు సంబంధమే ఉండదు. ఒకళ్ళతో కంపేర్ చేసుకోవాల్సిన అవసరం లేదు. మనకు ఈ ఆధ్యాత్మిక జీవితం ఒక దొరికిన అదృష్టం. దాన్ని మనం ఉపయోగించుకొని ఎంతవరకు ముందుకు వెళ్ళగలుగుతూ మనతో మనం పోరాటం, ఆధ్యాత్మిక జీవితము నిరంతర పోరాటం. కానీ దీనిలో ఒక ప్రతిసారి ముందడుగు వేసే కొద్దీ మనకు ప్రతి ఒక్క స్టేజ్లో తృప్తి దొరుకుతూనే ఉంటుంది. Go ahead further.
Wonderful. struggling, pushing, and the grace of the Guru, grace of the mind, grace of the Paramatma, we can reach the destiny.
Yes,
If
sir.
not now, sometime. So it's a wonderful book. Those who have not got a book or don't know about it, please make it a point to purchase it, or if you cannot purchase, come and ask me. I shall give you a copy of the book either in Telugu or in English, and it is translated in every language of the country. It is there in Kannada, it is there in Hindi, it is there in Bengali, it is there in Punjabi, it is there in some other Assami, some other books, every language. So it's a wonderful book. It's like a medical dictionary for all our spiritual problems. So please get a copy and study, and don't study as if it is some other storybook. It is a manual. It is a practical book. Slowly you have to study and practice and implement those teachings that will give you so much of inner strength and so much of stability in life. A kind of new attitude, new outlook will come in your life. Okay. So we shall go forward. Thank you, Spandana and Rachai Garu. Others also who have taken the book weekly once, 1 or 2 minutes, or maybe 5 minutes, you should be able to speak. You should be able to share the lessons. That means every day you should read at least 3-4 pages. So by Sunday, how many pages you can read? 7 into 5, 35 pages. That will be your nutrition. That will be your immunity. That will be your balam. So 5 pages a day into 7 days is 35 pages. So 35 pages summary you can give in 3 minutes, 4 minutes. Just the essence of it, what you read, like that. So now let me go forward in reading the Colombo to Almora lectures of Swamiji for 5-10 minutes. Okay. Namashri Yatirajaya Vivekananda Suraye Satchit Sukhaswarupaya Swamine Tapaharine. How many of you know the kind of respect and kind of high status which the direct disciples gave to Swamiji? There is an interesting incident in Swami Brahmanandaji's life. He asked one of his disciples to bring a copy of a book from library. A book, okay. He told the title and told, bring it from the library. That disciple brought that book, gave it to Maharaj, Brahmanandaji, mind you, Manasaputra. Then Brahmananda opened the book, front cover page, first page, touched the book in the cover page onto his forehead like this. And he just 2 or 3 times he did like this and returned that book. Said, give it back to the library. The boy gave it back to the library. Second day, bring that book, same book. And Brahmaji opened the front page. It is called the cover page. Printer's page, they call it. Publisher's page, they call it. He opened it, touched it to his forehead, just glanced through some more paragraphs, said, return it. Like this, it happened 2-3 times. Disciple was curious. He said, why Maharaj is touching that particular page onto his forehead and skimming through that and giving back? I thought he will read for a couple of days and give it back to me. But immediately within 5 minutes, he is giving. Then next time when he went with the same book, Swami Brahmanji came to know, understand his mind, and called him near and opened that page, publisher's page, and showed why he is touching that to his forehead, why he is doing namaskaram. And on that page was the signature of Swami Vivekananda. Ante, I won't tell anymore. రవీంద్రనాథ్ గారు అర్థమైందా? దీని మీద ఒక పోయం రాయొచ్చు మీరు. What was there? A signature. That was Swami Vivekananda's own book. So he had signed Swami Vivekananda there, and Brahmananda ji was touching that signature, own signature of Swamiji on his forehead. Even a signature was holy. Signature was very, very, very precious, very sacred. What to speak of the words, what to speak of the personality of that man. All right. So I'm going to read from a lecture which Swamiji gave at Rameshwaram temple on real worship. A visit was subsequently paid to the Rameshwaram temple, where the Swami was asked to address a few words to the people who had assembled there. This he did in the following terms. It is in love that religion exists and not in ceremony, in the pure and sincere love in a heart. Unless a man is pure in body and mind, his coming into a temple and worshipping Shiva is useless. The prayers of those that are pure in mind and body will be answered by Shiva, and those that are impure and yet try to teach religion to others will fail in the end. External worship is only a symbol of internal worship, but internal worship and purity are the real things. Without them, external worship would be of no avail. Therefore, you must all try to remember this. People have become so degraded in this Kali Yuga that they think they can do anything and then they can go to a holy place and their sins will be forgiven. If a man goes with an impure mind into a temple, he adds to the sins that he had already and goes home a worse man than when he left it. Tirtha, a place of pilgrimage, is a place which is full of holy things and holy men. But if holy people live in a certain place, and if there is no temple there, even that place will become a tirtha. Even that is a tirtha. If unholy people live in a place where there may be 100 temples, the tirtha has vanished from that place. And it is most difficult to live in a tirtha. For if sin is committed in any ordinary place, it can easily be removed. But sin committed in a tirtha cannot be removed. This is the gist of all worship, to be pure and to do good to others. He who sees Shiva in the poor, in the weak, and in the deceased really worships Shiva. And if he sees Shiva only in the image, his worship is but preliminary. He who has served and helped one poor man, seeing Shiva in him, without thinking of his caste or creed or race or anything, with him Shiva is more pleased than with the man who sees Shiva, who sees him only in temples. A rich man had a garden and 2 gardeners. One of these gardeners was very lazy and did not work. But when the owner came to the garden, the lazy man would get up and fold his arms and say, "How beautiful is the face of my master," and dance before him. The other gardener would not talk much, but would work hard and produce all sorts of fruits and vegetables, which he would carry on his head to his master, who lived a long way off. Of these 2 gardeners, which would be the more beloved of his master? Shiva is that master, and this world is his garden. And there are 2 sorts of gardeners here. The one who is lazy, hypocritical, and does nothing, only talking about Shiva's beautiful eyes and nose and other features. And the other who is taking care of Shiva's children, all those that are poor and weak, all animals and all his creation. Which of these would be the more beloved of Shiva? Certainly he that serves his children. He who wants to serve the father must serve the children first. He who wants to serve Shiva must serve his children, must serve all creatures in this world first. It is said in the Shastra that those who serve the servants of God are his greatest servants. So you will bear this in mind. Let me tell you again that you must be pure and help anyone who comes to you as much as lies in your power. And this is good karma. By the power of this, the heart becomes pure, chitta shuddhi, and then Shiva, who is residing in everyone, will become manifest. He is always in the heart of everyone. If there is dirt and dust on a mirror, we cannot see our image. So, ignorance and wickedness are the dirt and dust that are on the mirror of our hearts. Selfishness is the chief sin, thinking of ourselves first. He who thinks, I will eat first, I will have more money than others, and I will possess everything. He who thinks, I will get to heaven before others, I will get mukti before others, he is the selfish man. The unselfish man says, I will be last. I do not care to go to heaven. I will even go to hell if by doing so I can help my brothers. This unselfishness is the test of religion. He who has more of this unselfishness is more spiritual and nearer to Shiva. Whether he is learned or ignorant, he is nearer to Shiva than anybody else, whether he knows it or not. And if a man is selfish, even though he has visited all the temples, seen all the places of pilgrimage, and painted himself like a leopard, he is still further off from Shiva. Next 2 minutes, I shall read from the very famous lecture where Swamiji gave at Ramnad, Ramanathapuram now. It is called Ramanathapuram, at the time Ramnad. Bhaskar Setupati, his disciple, was there. So he welcomed the Swami, and local people gave a special, what you call, felicitation by saying, Yati Raja, Sri Paramahamsa, Digvijaya Kolahala, Sarvamata Samapatipanna, Parama Yogeshwara, Srimad Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa Karakamala Sanjata, Rajadiraja Sevita, Sri Vivekananda Swami. Wow. 25th January 1897. That was the tribute offering. The Swami's reply in extenso. Spontaneously it came. Raja of Ramanad was sitting on the ground. Swamiji was sitting on the throne of the Maharaja, and he was addressing all the thousands of people who had participated, who had come there on the invitation of the Raja. The longest night seems to be passing away. The sorest trouble seems to be coming to an end at last. The seeming corpse appears to be awaking, and a voice is coming to us, away back where history and even tradition fails to peep into the gloom of the past, coming down from there, reflected as it were, from peak to peak of the infinite Himalaya of knowledge and of love and of work, India, this motherland of ours, a voice is coming unto us, gentle, firm, and yet unmistakable in its utterances, and is gaining volumes as days pass by. And behold, the sleeper is awakening, like a breeze from the Himalayas. It is bringing life into the almost dead bones and muscles. The lethargy is passing away, and only the blind cannot see, or the perverted will not see, that she is awakening, this motherland of ours, from her deep, long sleep. None can resist her anymore. Never is she going to sleep anymore. No outward powers can hold her back anymore, for the infinite giant is rising to her feet. Your Highness and gentleman of Ramanad, accept my heartfelt thanks for the cordiality and kindness with which you have received me. I feel that you are cordial and kind, for hearts speak unto heart better than any language of the mouth. Spirit speaks unto spirit in silence, and yet in most unmistakable language, and I feel it in my heart of hearts. Your Highness of Ramnad, if there has been any work done by my humble self in the cause of our religion and our motherland in the Western countries, if any little work has been done in rousing the sympathies of our own people by drawing their attention to the inestimable jewels that they know not are lying deep buried about their own home, if instead of dying of thirst and drinking dirty ditch water elsewhere out of the blindness of the ignorance, they are being called to go and drink from the eternal fountain which is flowing perennially by their own homes. If anything has been done to rouse our people towards action, to make them understand that in everything, religion and religion alone is the life of India, and when that goes, India will die, in spite of politics, in spite of social reforms, in spite of Kubera's wealth poured upon the head of every one of our children. If anything has been done towards this end, India and every country where any work has been done, owe much of it to you, Raja of Ramnad. For it was you who gave me the idea first, and it was you who persistently urged me on towards the work. You, as it were, intuitively understood what was going to be and took me by the hand, helped me all along, and have never ceased to encourage me. Well is it, therefore, that you should be the first to rejoice at my success and meet. It is that I should first land in your territory on my return to India. Bah, so inspiring, so much like Ganga, Yamuna, Saraswati flowing. Swamiji's feeling, Swamiji's words, Swamiji's attitude, his faith in the country. So I will give a small test to some of you, not all of you, some of you. This first paragraph and second paragraph, as much as possible, at least 80%, 90%, you should memorize in 1 week's time. Okay, memorize here. First homework, Lila Mahesh, then A.K. Vamshi, okay, Spandana, Sahiti, then in Bengali, Devika Das should do, in Bengali. This transcript is there, Ramnad lecture, you should be able to narrate in Bengali, okay.
Okay, ma'am.
And okay, Vamshi, Lila Mahesh, Spandana, Sahiti, 4 people. And in Bengali, our Devika Das from Singur, Hooghly will do it. Okay. In Telugu, who will do it? Telugu. 4 English, 1 Bengali, 1 Telugu. Ever chestar cheyadandi? Meer ettapothe nenu pedta. Vamshi English. You learn English. Simply Telugu. Learn original.
Okay, sir.
Telugu, nobody? What is this? I have to give you homework.
Sir, నేను
Achaya
చేస్తాను
is
సార్.
ready?
రోహిత.
Who is ready?
రోహిత సార్. I'll do it, sir.
Rohita, Telugu.
Yes,
First
sir. Telugu.
First paragraph of Ramnad.
Yes, sir.
For next Sunday, don't keep any other important. Suddenly 5:30, Swamiji, I am going somewhere. Don't tell anybody. Yeah. So note down the Rachaya, note down the names of these people and keep track of them. Memorize cheyali. Should come. Milk and honey should flow. You should feel the presence of Swamiji in the teachings. Okay. So a couple of quick announcements. Number 1, Lila Mahesh, report of your Sangarsh, please.
Namaste.
What all happened in this last week?
Yes, Maharaj. Namaste, everyone.
Little
So,
louder.
Hello.
Loudly.
Yes, Maharaj. So, namaste, everyone. Till now, we have completed 15 groups of Yuva Sanghars. We have completed round 1 for them. We are still left with 7 groups. And looking at students, talking, with different perspectives. I myself, I didn't imagine that I'll be able to learn this much, because uh, the radius of thinking that the students had was very different. And I personally hosting it sometimes, being a timer sometimes, I was able to learn a lot, gaining new perspectives on the topic. And Maharaj, the enthusiasm from the students is also very good, and very inspiring to organize it.
Yes. Today also we had a long session, maybe up to 3:30. It started at 11 o'clock. It
Yes.
went up to 3:30. Devika, you
Yes.
tell about the work that you are doing and the students near you, left side, right side, behind you, on your head. So many are sitting there from Bengal.
Yes, Maharaj. Pranam, Maharaj.
Tell me.
মহারাজ যখনই আমি আপনার ক্লাস করতে বসি আর ওরা এখানে এসে 15 আগস্টের প্রিপারেশন নিচ্ছে, স্বামীজির টিচিং স্পিচ বলা বা সবকিছু করার চেষ্টা করছে, এবং যখনই আপনি ক্লাস নিচ্ছেন এটা শুনেছে, ওরা একবার করে আপনাকে দেখতে আসে।
দেখতে এসছে মিউজিয়াম নাকি? মিউজিয়াম দেখতে
না।
দেখছে
না মহারাজ, ওরা আপনাকে খুব ভালোবাসে, আর আপনার ওরা ইউটিউবে অনেক লেকচার অনেক ফলো করে, চেষ্টা করে। ওরা বালা বিকাশ ক্যাম্পও অ্যাটেন্ড করেছে।
লুকিয়ে লুকিয়ে দেখছে কি মেয়েটির নাম কি?
কাম-
কিরে তোমার নাম কি? ওখান থেকে বসে কি করছো? এখানে বসবে তো। কি নাম তোমার?
ঋষিকা ভগিনী কাম।
প্রণাম মহারাজ।
প্রণাম প্রণাম। কি নাম?
শ্রেয়া কর্মকার।
আরে বাবা, এত সুন্দর নাম। কোন ক্লাসে পড়ছো?
কোন ক্লাসে? 6 এ মহারাজ।
6 এ। ভালো করে পড়বে, মনটা রাখবে, সায়েন্সে ইংরেজি শিখবে, ভালো করে উদ্ধার করবে বঙ্গদেশে। বঙ্গদেশ,
মহারাজ।
অল বেঙ্গল দেশকে উদ্ধার করতে হবে। খুব পিছনে আছে গ্রাম গ্রামে, বুঝেছো? বাবর আলীর সঙ্গে কথা বলো। বাবর আলী কি কত কাজ করছে। বাবর আলী মুর্শিদাবাদ জেলায়, হ্যাঁ, ওয়ার্ল্ডস ইয়াংগেস্ট হেডমাস্টার। তোমার বয়সে স্কুল স্টার্ট করেছে ও। বাবর আলী ইন্টারন্যাশনাল অ্যাওয়ার্ডস পাচ্ছে বেঙ্গল বসে। ওর সঙ্গে কথা বলো, ওকে ইনভাইট করো তোমার ক্লাসে। খুব সুন্দর লাগবে, খুব খুশি হবে। তো খুব ইন্সপিরেশন। হি ইজ দ্য ওয়ার্ল্ডস ইয়াংগেস্ট হেডমাস্টার, মনে রাখবে এটা। 3000 ছাত্র আছে এখন। He is now how much? 30 years. He started a school when he was 9 years.
Yes, Maharaj.
তো বাবর আলী এদেরকে সব করবে ভালো করে, হ্যাঁ। Be bold, be strong, and Swamiji teachings every day ধ্যান করে, ডিসিপ্লিন রাখবে, পরিষ্কার রাখবে, তুমি উদ্ধার করবে। self development and social development.
Yes, Maharaj.
Very
সরি
good.
মহারাজ, আমি আপনাকে আগে থেকে ইনফর্ম করতে পারি না যে ওরা এসে যায়, আর ওরা মানে উইদাউট ইওর পারমিশন ওরা এখানে বসে যায় আপনাকে দেখার জন্য। আপনি কি বলছেন বা আমাদের বকা দিচ্ছেন কিনা সেটা খুব এনজয় করে। আপনি যদি
গ্রাম এসে যাবে একদিন, দেখছি সিঙ্গুর গ্রাম সব বসে থাকবে। বা তোমার বাড়িতে একটা বড় স্ক্রিন করতে হবে, বড় স্ক্রিন।
হ্যাঁ মহারাজ, আপনি আমাদের শেখালে আমাদের খুব ভালো লাগবে।
হ্যাঁ, రవీంద్రనాథ్ గారు అర్థమైందా? కొంచెం వంగ భాష.
అవునవును.
సోనార్ బంగ్లా, గోల్డెన్ తెలుగు, సోనార్ బంగ్లా
తెలుగు తేట బంగాళ,
కస్తూరి కన్నడ.
ಹೌದು.
One of
And
those.
মহারাজ চারজন এখানে আছে, মানে দুজন আগে আপনাকে দেখতো বা খুব আপনার ক্লাস অ্যাটেন্ড করার চেষ্টা করতো, যদি ওরা ওই বয়সেরই নয়, মেডিটেশন ক্লাসের জন্য ওরা যোগ্য নয় এখনো, কিন্তু তাও ওদের দেখা দেখে আরো দুজন এসে আপনার ক্লাস দেখে বা শোনার
বাবা।
চেষ্টা করে
এত
পাশে এসে।
খুশি, এত ভালো বললো। সিঙ্গুর হুগলি জেলা।
Ah,
Singur is famous. Tatas were thrown out, you see. That Gadbad was there a few years back.
oh, sir.
So this lady, volunteer devotee, is conducting Balavikas classes and conducting lot of teachings programs there, dance programs. Dance and a pitch dance, dance with our bhajans.
Ah,
So all those neighbor children and all that, she is inspiring and talking to them. They are coming and sitting camera mundu kuchoni ballu idjestunaru. They want to see, they want to listen, participate. Thanks to Corona, this has brought so many people, unknown people, into the circle of this meetings. Now, why I am telling you that in a far remote village, it's not a big cosmopolitan city or something. అక్కడ కూర్చొని ఇవిడ సేవలు అందిస్తుంది, అక్కడ శిక్షణ ఇస్తుంది, తనే ఖర్చు పెడుతుంది, తన కాంట్రిబ్యూషన్స్ తో హ్యూమన్ ఎక్సలెన్స్ యాక్టివిటీస్ డొనేషన్ పంపించింది. సో ఆ పిల్లలందరూ పక్క పక్కన కూర్చోబెడుతుంది, భజన చేయిస్తుంది, చాంటింగ్. ఇక్కడ మన వాలంటీర్స్ కొంతమంది యోగా క్లాసెస్, మెడిటేషన్ క్లాసెస్ అని నేర్పించడం, కొంచెం తోడుగా సహాయంగా ఇది చేస్తారు. వండర్ఫుల్. చెప్తున్నా, మన పిల్లలు సిటీ పట్టణం పిల్లలు కొంచెం వేరే రీతిలో ముదిరిపోయారు.
the less said, the better.
సో ముదిరిపోయారంటే అన్ని వచ్చు అనే ఒక భావం, నాట్ ఇది ఏదో ఎందుకు చేయాలి అనే ఒక ఇది. ఈవెన్ అవర్ వాలంటీర్స్ ఆల్సో షుడ్ లెర్న్ అండ్ కండక్ట్ సమ్ థింగ్స్ ఇన్ డిఫరెంట్ ఏరియాస్ ఆఫ్ ద సిటీ. In Prasad Reddy should do in Vijayawada, Prithvi simply is sitting in some office. Now these people should be your inspiration. Vishwanath Garu can do, Ravindranath can do, Shashank can do, or if somebody is doing, go and join there. Spend 1 hour. Ashok Reddy Garu Peddayana, so many elders have joined. Ram Mohan Rao, okay, so many wonderful elderly people I can see here. You can be inspired. Little more work, little more seva. వైల్డ్ గా ఉండాలి. వైల్డ్ అంటే ఒక నాట్ బి వైల్డ్ ఇన్ ద జనరల్ సెన్స్. స్వామీజీది అంత తీవ్రం అవ్వాలి. దట్ ఇస్ ద వర్డ్, ఇంటెన్సిటీ. శేఖర్, వాట్ ఆర్ యూ డూయింగ్ సిట్టింగ్ ఇన్ ద హౌస్? కమ్ అవుట్ ఆఫ్ యువర్ నారో హోల్స్ and do something for yourself. You are helping yourself. Your ego, your mental, this one will reduce. Laziness, mental laziness. Physical laziness can be trained, can be removed. But mental laziness, God also will be confused from where these fellows are getting. So that should change. Mental laziness. Okay, time is up. Quite long, 7:15 now. We shall end with Ramakrishna Sharanam. Right? All of you get ready. Oh. Yes.
Ramakrishna Sharanam, Ramakrishna Sharanam, Ramakrishna Sharanam Sharanye. Ramakrishna Sharanam, Ramakrishna Sharanam, Ramakrishna Sharanam Sharanye. Kripahi kevalam, Kripahi kevalam, Kripahi kevalam Sharanye. Kripahi kevalam, Kripahi kevalam, Kripahi kevalam Sharanye. Ramakrishna Sharanam, Ramakrishna Sharanam, Ramakrishna Sharanam Sharanye. शरणं रामकृष्ण शरणं शरण्ये नमः श्री गुरवे नमः श्री गुरवे नमः श्री गुरवे नमो नमः नमः श्री गुरवे नमः श्री गुरवे नमः श्री गुरवे नमो नमः रामकृष्ण शरणं रामकृष्ण शरणं रामकृष्ण शरणं शरण्ये रामकृष्ण शरणं रामकृष्ण शरणं रामकृष्ण शरणं शरण्ये रामकृष्ण रामकृष्ण जय जय रामकृष्ण 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 रामकृष्ण शरणं रामकृष्ण शरणं रामकृष्ण शरणं शरण्ये रामकृष्ण शरणं रामकृष्ण शरणं रामकृष्ण शरणं शरण्ये
Yes. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Tat Sat. Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu. Jai Bhagavan Shri Ramakrishna Deva ki Jai. Jai Shri Sharada Mai ki Jai. Jai Swami Vivekananda Maharaj Ji ki Jai. Shubharatri, Shubharatri, Shubharatri to all of you. Tomorrow morning onwards, those who are able to make it, please attend Mind Management course 8:30 to 9:30 for 5-6 days. New ideas, new insights, new inspiration you will get and get benefited and share that knowledge with others. Yuva Sangarsh also, on Wednesday evening it will be there. A link will be sent to those who are interested. They can contact me or Lila Mahesh and other volunteers and just be there so that your presence will help the youngsters from different parts of the country to understand Swamiji better and participate better in the next few rounds of Yuva Sangarsh. Okay. So thank you. Namaste. And next Sunday, 5:30. Jai Ramakrishna. We'll leave the meeting now. Others can attend Arati Bhajan in the temple.